Happy Monday. We live. I'm talking about the work ethic and the thought process on how to become like the great, how to become very successful, and then also doing a Q&A as well for the people watching the replay. So, what's up, Manuel, Steve, Jake, Jack, Becca, Ray, Gina? Appreciate everybody taking the time to pop on here today. So, I wanted to cover something that a lot of people kind of skip past when they're trying to become great, right? When they're trying to become extremely successful. So, I want to cover this topic, and then I'm going to roll it into a Q&A as well. So, if you got questions, get ready. I'm going to get all your questions answered as well. So, one thing, like when people want to go out and do something new, right? Whether that's literally anything in school, in real estate, in a new job, get a job promotion, find a significant other, become a better person for a significant other, like whatever it is, whenever you're trying to do something new, the thing that most people skip is the studying of what it takes to get there, right? So let me rewind that a little bit. Like if, for me, when I wanted to become a tremendous real estate investor, guess what I did? What I did is I studied those that were already doing real estate, right? So basically, much everything that you want to do in life right now, somebody else is already doing. Like very few people are creating something entirely new. Very few people are creating something entirely new. Stuff like Elon Musk trying to land on Mars, like that's something new, right? That takes a whole different animal that what I'm talking about right now. But for those that are trying to do something that's already been done, like for me, real estate, when I got started, why would you try to recreate the system versus just copying and pasting what somebody else is already doing, right? Why would you try and recreate the entire wheel? Maybe like, recreate your 5, 10, 20, 30% of the entire wheel, but why try and recreate the entire thing? Too many people take the hard way to get to where they want to go, to get to the success that they want to have. But what gets you there is the studying, is the mastering of your craft. And that's what people skip because that's what takes time. That's what's boring. That's what nobody wants to do. So to like give you a few examples, when I started in real estate, I studied my craft for months and not like once a month, like every single day for months, right? As I continue to try out, as I continue to try to go out there and implement. But I was learning and I was implementing. 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 And it was a continuous thing of continuous learning and implementing. Even today, I'm still doing the same thing. So, there's a new business that I'm trying to get into right now. And guess what? Now I'm learning what works. I'm studying the people that are great in that business so I can see what works and then pick apart. I study 10 people, right? I study 10 people that are phenomenal in their craft, and I pull the best thing from all 10 people, and then I become, create something better than all of them because I took the time to study the craft, right? Literally anything you want out there, you got to put in the studying time first. You got to take the time to go out there and to study what it is that you want to get the results that you want. You can't just go straight to the punchline. You can't just go like right to the end because you don't know what you don't know. Literally everything I've done in my entire life, everything from real estate to crypto to coaching to this new thing ERC, this affiliate program, to other affiliate programs, to my YouTube channel, to some of my content. Everything I've done, I've always learned or I've watched and I've studied what other people are doing that works. And then I take it and I put my own spin on it to make it me. Right now, again, like you create new things sometimes. Like if you start a trend, that's awesome. That's the creativeness that's coming in. But the way that you get there is by studying what's already been done before that to get the consistency and the framework to then have that creative idea that changes your life forever, right? There's like one video on TikTok that I did. We went around in a circle, asked people everything that they did. It went stupid viral. That completely changed my life. Like one video changed my life. But it's because I was putting in the work, I was making the content, I was studying what works, I was studying the editing, I was studying the sounds, I was studying the noises. And when I posted it, boom, took off. Game over after that. None of that happens though without studying on the front end. None of it, absolutely none of it happens before that. So the big takeaway I want people to understand is to get to where you want to go, you need to take a step back and study what it is that you want to learn the best way of doing things, to then take that and then go out there and implement what it is that you actually want to get the results that you actually want to have. So That's huge. Don't skip the studying part. But for those here, something cool that I'm doing in July, July 6th to July 19th. I'm going out and I'm doing workshops in 10 different cities. So I'm coming into your city personally, me, and I'm going to teach you the game of real estate, right? It's kind of based around a book that I wrote, and it's called Get Free Houses, How to Build Generational Wealth Without Using Any of Your Own Money. So I'm personally coming there and I'm teaching you in person, an in-person workshop to show you how to do real estate and how to build wealth without using your own money, by using other people's money, right? So if you want to go to that, it is free to show up. It's 100% free. I'm literally like driving from city to city for 13 days, and it's free. So click the link in my bio to get your seat reserved. Like, why would you not go? It's literally free. So I would love to meet you in person. We're going to teach you the game of real estate. We're going to teach you the game about private money. We're going to teach you the game about rental properties. And I'm going to do a Q&A to get all your questions answered. So you don't want to miss that. Definitely click the link in my bio to be there. So what questions we want to talk about? Dude, I'm so hyped about the real estate future. I couldn't agree more. Like there's so much opportunity in today's world. So much opportunity in today's world. I'm super, super excited for this. Hello, I just got your private money course. It's the best. Thank you, bro. What's up, Robert? Absolutely, man. I'm glad it's valuable for you, brother. Any questions you got, bro? Drop it in here, man. What do you think about the Middle Tennessee market? Let's link. I don't know that much about Middle Tennessee. I will be in Nashville in July, so definitely, click the link in my bio, get your seat reserved. Would love to meet you in person. But I mean, at the end of the day, people can make money in every single market out there. So literally every market that's out there, people can make money in real estate. So too many people overcomplicate, like, hey, is this market good? Is that market good? Is this market profitable? Yes, every single market out there is profitable. Everyone. If anybody lives in a house, buys a house, or sells a house, which by the way is everywhere, there's money to be made. So yes, markets are good. Nashville, absolutely. Let's see you in Nashville. How can you acquire rentals in your 20s? What I'm going to be teaching you on this tour, literally how to get free houses, is basically borrowing other people's money to fund your real estate deals for you to have 100% ownership of for the rest of your life, right? So like this is literally the cheat code. Being able to buy real estate using other people's money, like, is game over. Once you can tap into that, literally it's infinite, the opportunity that you have. That's how I've been able to grow my business. I've been able to raise over almost $25 million now to fund all my real estate deals. $25 million. Think about how much real estate that can buy you. Think about how much opportunity, housing, rental properties, apartment buildings that can buy you, because that's what it's done for me. Without that money, I wouldn't own a quarter of the houses that I own. Nothing. But because I've been able to learn how to use other people's money, how to talk to private money lenders, how to pitch them to get their money into the deal, how to tell them the benefits and the downfalls, and be real with them and answer their frequently asked questions, they trust me with their money. And now they lend me money to go out there and invest and buy more real estate. Again, I'm not using my money to buy real estate, which is the amazing part about this. And that's what I want to teach you. What do you choose, rentals or Airbnbs? I have both. Will you be coming through Norfolk? I don't think so. But if you click the link, it has all the cities listed on there. Do you do any commercial real estate? I have a couple commercial real estate properties, yes. It's currently me versus me. Any tips? Just turned 20 a week ago. Life, literally everything is you versus you. That's the big thing that people don't understand. Like, literally anything you want is you versus you. People just think that like success just shows up. Guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't. Like, it's not that simple. It takes trial. It takes error. It takes fighting with yourself, believing in yourself and not looking down on yourself. So, it's 90% up here, 90% up here, 10% in the real world. Did you utilize personal credit or business credit when you first started? I utilized private money lenders. So I utilized other people's money and other people's credit to fund my deals. Bro, when are you coming to CBUS? July, I think 9th. But click the link in my bio or go to austinbooktour.com, and it'll tell you the full schedule. What do you think about a recession? I don't really think too much about it, because I know there's going to be massive opportunity in it, no matter what happens. If it continues goes up, I'm getting paid. If it goes down, I'm getting paid, right? So I don't really think too much about it. What I focus on is generating revenue, making more money, because that's what I control. I don't control the market. I don't control the Fed. I don't control the interest rates. I don't control any of those things. I control me and my revenue generating activities. So that's what I lock in and that's what I focus on. Because again, I talked about this last night when I was on live. And if anybody's on here that was on last night, what solves problems? There's one thing in the world that solves 99.9% of all the problems, and that is more money. So if you have problems, if the market crashes, if whatever it is, what solves that is making more money. So to me, like, what do I control? I control my activities. So I'm going to control my activities to make as much money as humanly possible with what I have control of. I'm not going to sit there and stress about everything that I have zero control of. Best way to get in real estate when you're broke, raising private money, using other people's money, 100% of the time, for sure. Time craft, money. You was on last night. Let's get it. Are you doing development projects right now? No, I'm not doing it right now. If I had an amazing opportunity, maybe, but I'm not doing any right now. Any tips for marketing Airbnb business? Airbnb.com does the marketing for you. So I don't understand what you're asking. Let me know. D-Rock for you. Hit me up. Bigfoot Van. Shoot me an email, man. Shoot me an email. That's what we hiring right now. And you pay attention to my branding because you know the reference of D-Rock. So shoot me an email, bro. What was the key to be able to get a mortgage for a house at a young age? So what I was able to do is I like built income to then be able to buy rental properties. So I flipped. I had an amazing first deal, and I made $100,000 in profit. So like right there, like I had the income to be able to go out there and continue to buy rental properties. So make money, and then you become bankable. Like that. That's how you become bankable, right? 21, living with parents and working at FedEx. Haven't really saved 6 months worth of rent, but should I move out? Should I utilize the pressure of being on my own? I don't, I personally like, I lived with my parents till I was 23, maybe 22 or 23. But I didn't have expenses, right? I didn't have to, shell out, a $1,500 a month rent payment. So I took all that money and put it back into my business. Now, if you do have to move out, right? Move in with a bunch of roommates, move into a $1,000 a month apartment with 3 or 4 bedrooms in it. So you only got to pay, $300 a month in rent. So then you can take that additional money and put back into your business. Too many people take on expenses too early, which limits them in their ability to go out there and grow as an individual. So I would keep your expenses as low as humanly possible for as long as possible. How long can you hold your breath for before, you start taking on crazy expenses? What we talk about on the tour, the changing real estate market, right? We're in a wild time right now. So what am I doing in my business to take advantage of this market, and how am I shifting with the current environment? So, how am I raising money from private money lenders? What am I talking to them about? How am I encouraging them to put more money with me with the uncertainty of the stock market right now? How am I taking that money and then buying real estate with the interest rates, right? Everything I'm doing in my business today about going around real estate and how I'm still being able to do it no matter what's going on in any market. So literally, it's the game. So you want to be there. You want to be on the tour. If you're just coming on here, July 6th to July 19th, I'm going to 10 different cities to do a workshop in your city personally to show you the game of real estate, how to build wealth without using your money. So click the link in my bio once we get done. Hit the link and get your seat reserved. It's free. It's 100% free to show up. There's really no excuse to not show up. And I'm giving you a copy of my book when you come out there. So I'm excited for that. Who did you study to blow up your socials? So I follow like Graham Stephan, Ryan Pineda, Prince Donald. There's a couple other people on like TikTok and stuff that I follow. But anybody who's crushing it in the area that you want to be, for me, is social media. Like I want to see what they're doing. I want to see what catches. I want to see what hits, and I want to be able to pull that out and put my own spin on it and create on top of that, right? How do you use other people's monies without showing a source for funds, or would you only do cash deals? No, so I use other people's money, and you don't have to show any source of funds. You don't got to show any source of funds because they don't even ask, about income or credit or anything like that. Like they'll fund your deal 100% with no information about you. They just trust you as an individual, and then they'll fund that deal for you. Looking forward to meeting you in Cleveland, dude. Mark's event's going to be fire. Agree, brother. Agree. Looking forward to connecting with you up there, bro. What interest rate do you have on the home you're buying? I think like a 4.7. I think. Ever wanted to keep one of your flips? If so, how would you refinance if you used other people's money? Yeah, absolutely. We do this all the time. This is called the Burr method: buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and repeat. So to do that, you need to refinance it with a bank. So keep it for yourself, refinance it with the bank. The bank cashes you out that your money. You take that money and you pay off your private money lender, and then you own this property with a mortgage. You pay your mortgage of $1,000 every month. You rent it out for $1,500 a month, and you're making $500 a month in profit. So at 100%. That's literally how I built, a large portion of my business. How I'm able to make money every single day now, every single month now. And that's what this is based around: how to get free houses using other people's money, how to build generational wealth without your own money. And that's what I'm teaching you on the tour as well. So click the link in my bio, get your seat reserved. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. I just bought another, got all 6 flips under contract now, all private money, got a new lender. I love it. I love it. Keep crushing it. I know my monthly goal, steps planned, own a 3-family now, going to turn it into a 4-family, ready for OPM. See you in Orlando. OPM, baby, other people's money. And looking forward to seeing you in Orlando. Seltzer, Water and Haze. Shoot me a DM. I'm looking for, if you know like any big dogs like movers and shakers in Orlando, shoot me a DM with their Instagram name, because I'm looking to partner with somebody in the city to really blow this up and add as much value as possible to everybody that comes out. So if you could shoot me a DM with anybody, any names that you have, that'd be awesome. How to make Airbnb listing more attractive for bookings using social media to get booked. Social media doesn't really do much for your Airbnb side of things. There's really 2 things that people look at on Airbnb's picture, well, 3: pictures, reviews, and price. Those are the main 3 drivers. So how do you get better pictures? How do you get amazing reviews? Even if you got to credit somebody money that's not owed money to get a good review, sometimes it's better to do that. And then price. Price is relative to everything else, but people look at pictures and reviews. That's how you're going to get booked. After I buy and renovate the property, would the bank refinance the property if I choose to Airbnb the property, considering it's not a lease contract long term? So some banks, yes, some banks, no. So you got to kind of play that one by ear, unfortunately. Such a huge fan. What's up, Paul? Appreciate you being here. Are hedge funds selling or just stop buying? I've heard a couple started to sell. I haven't heard a lot yet. But I did hear most of them stop buying and or reduce their offers significantly. So yeah. By the way, if you're here, if you could double tap the screen for me, hit the like button a few times, share this to a couple of your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. It helps me get in front of more people. It helps me continue to grow. So if you could share this and like this, I would greatly appreciate that. Should I do a flip and buy a house or rent with friends when I turn 18? I would flip houses. Flip houses to make money, to then take that money to buy more rental properties. When is the event? July 6th to July 19th. I'm in a different city every single night. If you had to start from 0, how long do you think it would take you to get to 100,000 followers on Instagram or TikTok? On TikTok, I think it'd take like 2 to 4 months on TikTok. On Instagram, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to grow on IG. But like my buddy Pat, he had 36,000 followers at the beginning of this year. He just crossed 100,000 followers. So maybe a year on Instagram. People can do it a lot faster though. It really just depends on the content that you bring to the table. You got to bring better content. Like that's what I always look at. Him like, why is my content not getting seen? Why am I not growing how I want to grow? And the answer is always will be is you got to make better content. Your content sucks. My content sucks. Like anytime that it's not growing, it's because your content's trash. You got to make better content. You got to have more creative ideas. You got to have better deliverables. Whatever it is, you got to come with the juice more often to get the growth. It always comes back to you. What interest rates do hard money lenders give you? It depends on the hard money lender, but anywhere from 8 to 15%. Cannot wait to see you in Columbus. Looking forward to seeing you there. What did you do to become so good at branding yourself? I did it every single day for the last 2, 3, 4 years. I do a live, multiple times a week. I post content multiple times a day, on multiple different platforms every single day. So I showed up and I studied other great people, right? So yeah, it takes trial and error. You just got to put the work in. Appreciate your honesty on content, not saying shadow ban, keeping 100, sir. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's sometimes when you're shadow banned, sometimes, right? But outside of that, like, make better content. Like that is how you grow your brand. That's how you grow your business. Bro, I'm trying to get someone to sell to me. Should I mention the housing prices are starting to dip? Yeah, I would create uncertainty in the market. Like, hey, interest rates are increasing. It makes owning homes less affordable. So less affordability means your home's value might be decreasing. They're going to continue to increase the interest rates. Month after month after month after month. Hedge funds just stop buying. They put all their acquisitions on pause. You know what that means? If there's less demand, that means the price is going to come down. So, like, absolutely, I would use this in a fear side of things, without a doubt. John Ricardo, see you in Orlando. I'll see you then. Hey, if you know any real estate guys in Orlando that are crushing it, shoot me a DM. I'm trying to connect with somebody in Orlando to put this event on together. So definitely looking forward to meeting you. And if you know anybody, hit my DMs, please. Did you struggle to get approved for refinances early in your journey? No, because I didn't really keep that many rental properties early on. I wish I would have. But again, remember, I also had an amazing first year. I made $100,000 on my first deal. So, I was able to show income very, very quickly, luckily. Hey, Austin, I sent you a DM about your tour. Check it out if you get a chance. All right, I'll check it out once I get done. Can't wait for this event, man. Looking forward to it. Is it better to start wholesaling or flipping if you're low on capital? Wholesaling and or flipping. Do you recommend getting licensed in real estate? You do not need to be licensed to become a real estate investor. No. Went to Lincoln High School with you. Let's go. What's up? I'm going to drive down from Chicago to see you in Indy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, and if you're coming out to the event, if you're showing up, share this with a couple friends. Send the information to 1, 3, 5, 10 people that you know. My goal is to connect it with as many people as possible and add as much value to as many people as possible. So if you could share it with some friends, I would greatly appreciate that. But very, very much looking forward to meeting you all in person here in a couple weeks. I'm excited. Have you ever considered buying an apartment complex? If so, how would you do it? Yes, I have. Absolutely. I own some apartment complexes. And how would I do it? I would do it using other people's money all the time, 100%. I would buy it using other people's money for sure. I love how you do these lives, helping a lot of people. Appreciate that. Just trying to add value. Thoughts on the Texas markets? Profitable. Ralph Lopez in Orlando, best realtor and broker here. DL Martin, if you could DM me, if you could send me his page, I would greatly appreciate that, man. Hedge funds put a halt to buying. Yup. I know of 3 that stopped buying entirely, and another one that reduced their offers by 20%. So if they used to offer 200, they're now offering 160. And get this, they said that their acceptance rate has not gone down, meaning that people are still accepting the offer, even if it's significantly reduced. So think about what that means for the market. Do you recommend buying single family and renting them out, or multifamilies? I do both. Bro, I'm going to drive to Florida to come see you. Let's get it. Is the Orlando event on the weekend? If so, I'll go. Click the link in my bio. I think it's on a Monday or Tuesday, but I'm not 100% positive. But if you hit the link in my bio, you'll be able to see all the dates and all the times. And you can reserve your seat right there on the link. What about housing prices with new interest rates? Yeah, interest rates are increasing. That could definitely change things. How many properties do you own? About 100-ish, but I've flipped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of houses. But I own about 100 rental properties right now. I got a little bit more time for a few more questions. So if you got questions, drop them in. Let's get them answered. Make sure you're following me here on social media. Make sure you hit that follow button and hit that notification bell so you get all this content going forward. Make sure you check out my YouTube channel, Austin Rutherford on YouTube, Austin Rutherford on YouTube, hundreds and hundreds of videos on the YouTube channel. And then also, again, I said that I will be coming in person to your city to do in-person workshops to teach you the game of real estate, to show you how to get free houses and build generational wealth. Generational wealth. Let me say it again: generational wealth without using your own money. So I want to give you the keys to the game of real estate. I'm going to give you a free copy of my book, and the event is free. So like, doesn't get much better than that. So click the link in my bio to reserve your seat. I would love to meet you in person. What age did you start, and how old are you? And also, did you ever work with 9 to 5? So I bought my first house at 20. I flipped my first house at 22. I just turned 29 last month. And yes, I worked at 9 to 5 valeting cars. And I also was going to college, taking 15 credit hours. At the same time, I was valeting cars 50 to 60 hours a week. At the same time, I was trying to start my real estate business on the side. So there is no excuse. Time is only an excuse. You have time for what you want to make time for. Biggest question is how to start with no money. OPM, baby. Other people's money. OPM. You're not answering the REITs. I don't know what that means. When you're buying or renovating a property with private money, could I buy furniture for staging an Airbnb with some of the money I raise? Yes, you could. You just got to make sure that there's enough profitability in the deal, because the bank's only going to cash you out roughly 75%. So you just got to make sure that you're all in for less than 75%, so you can still pull all your money out of the deal and pay off your lenders. Would you buy a block of land and put a house on that has to heaps of good aspects with different things that other expensive houses near you have, and sell for more than you think it will be more? So you can't over improve an area. I don't really understand the question, but like, you can't, just because, like, if it's a $200,000 house and then you sell it for, you list it for $1 million, it doesn't mean it's going to sell for $1 million because it's nicer than every house in the neighborhood. Like, the neighborhood's the neighborhood. Sometimes you can't outbuild the neighborhood. You might be able to sell it for, 300 grand instead of 200 grand, but you're never going to be able to sell it for $1 million in a $200,000 neighborhood. What was your biggest mistake that became your best lesson learned? That's a good question. Scare money don't make no money. The amount of deals that I passed on that I wish I would still own today is a lot, is a whole lot. So yeah, I'm not passing on deals that make sense anymore. Sending love from North Carolina, hoping to get to one of your events in July. What's good, brother? What's up, James? I'm going to be in Charlotte. That's the closest I'm getting there. But we'd love to see you in Charlotte, bro. Definitely. Let me know if you're going to be there, man. When do you think the Fed will stop raising rates? Sounds like another 75 bips increase in July. Yeah, I've heard they're going to do 10 to 12 rate increases. Like, I'm hearing 7 to 10% interest rates, which is a lot. But like, they have two options right now. They can either crash, they can either, let inflation get completely out of control, or they can take money out of the economy, which is increasing interest rates, and put the economy into a recession, to stop the inflation. So they have two terrible decisions. And in my opinion, they're picking the decision that says put the economy into a recession by increasing the interest rate. So I don't think they're going to slow down anytime soon. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for sure. When flipping to use the 70 or 75% rule, I do 70 to 80%. So I have a spreadsheet that I actually use that tells me my exact profitability. The percentage is just kind of a guesstimate. Tips for buying real estate in expensive South Florida: go direct to seller, get off market deals, and you'll be able to get better prices. Also, just got into wholesaling, and people are pretty delusional about their home values and are asking 50 to 100K over ARV. Should I focus on somewhere else, or should I continue wholesaling? You got to find deals. So I'll continue doing what you're doing. But it's a numbers game. Like, a lot of people are just, going to ask crazy numbers. You got to talk to more sellers to find the motivated sellers. And then you'll get the prices that you need to have. REIT is a real estate investment trust. You do any of these, sir? No, just curious. No, I don't invest in REITs. I buy my own properties. So I put my own money with myself instead of putting my money with other people. Do you have an individual course? Yes. If you want coaching on real estate, if you want the game, click the link in my bio or shoot me a DM and I can send you over some more information on that. What's up, bro? I've been watching you for a while. My name is Jonathan. I'm trying to become someone in the real estate field. How should I start? What do you recommend? What's up, man? I would learn how to wholesale. I learn how to market to get deals. So you can go to my YouTube channel, Austin Rutherford on YouTube, or you can join one of my coaching programs that teaches you the game of real estate. And, I'll start there. Learn, educate, and then implement, and then start growing from there. I'm taking off work to go to your event. Let's get it. Definitely let me know. Come up and say what's up to me when you're there. Would love to meet you in person. Also, you're going to make so much money with how liquid you are for the upcoming recession. I'm excited. And it really doesn't even matter about me being liquid, right? Like, I'm not even worried about that because I know I'm going to raise money from other people. So, I might have, call it, I might have, $1 million, right? 5 million, 10 million, whatever the number is. But what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to go out and raise 5, 10, 20, 30, $40 million to buy everything I can in real estate. So I don't even need my money. That's the big thing. Like, I can use other people's money to fund my deals, right? Hey, bro, I know you was heavy on crypto. Are you still bullish? 100%. I'm still bullish for sure. I'll be buying more, but I still believe in the vision long term. Definitely will come up to you, taking a hubby with me too. That's what's up. Definitely looking to connect. So make sure you follow me here on social media. Hit the follow button so you get all my content going forward. Get over to my YouTube channel, Austin Rutherford on YouTube. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, tons of free game on the channel. So make sure you check that out, and make sure you're at this event. There's 10 of them, right? I'm in 10 different cities. If I come through your city, you have no reason to not be there. I'm literally going to be giving you the game for free, like teach it in person workshop, showing you how to raise money, how to find deals, how to buy rental properties, how to build wealth using other people's money. And I'm going to give you one of my books for free. And the event is free. So click the link in my bio, July 6th to July 19th. Hit the link in my bio or go to austinbooktour.com to see the cities that we're going to be coming to. And I would love to meet you there in person and give you the game. So appreciate y'all taking the time to be on here tonight. I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you so much. Hope y'all enjoy y'all's evening, and I will be back on here tomorrow. Peace.